Hello, you cheeky ducklings out there, and welcome to the CranKy Ducklings Sea Duckling Open, the number 103. That's right, three more than 100. That's how math works. Right here, I am your host, math extraordinaire, expert, Excelsior, Steelmold, steel like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. Join here today, as always, on production / observing / streaming / sometimes casting / bitching around. It's Kuro. Sorry. Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Senseki. Yeah, she's already. Wow, fired. Yeah, I'm having banter with someone that the audience can't hear. As long as I'm entertained, I'm fine. How are you doing? How are you doing, everyone? Sorry to keep you waiting. We've had some delays setting up the bracket, but now we are here. We have our first match being set up. It's going to be 11 versus Kryzel. Make sure that everybody is ready. And Kryzel complaining, I'm against 11 again. Wait, did they meet in the last? Oh yeah, they did meet in the first round of last SDO. And 11 won 2-0. Then went up to face NihonGo. This time NihonGo's on the other side of the bracket, so we may have two titans meeting in the semi-final. 11 and NihonGo do have a wonderful rivalry between them. Okay, there we go. Everybody's ready. Let's get to it. So we're starting on 2,000 atmospheres in Spurs. Oh crap! I forgot to tell them about the colors. They're gonna be red and orange. It's gonna be a red and orange. Red versus orange ZVZ. Look, at least it's not purple versus pink, okay? Wait, the sky is angry at me? Why is the sky angry at me? What did I say to the sky? I mean, I know I annoyed you, Kuro, but I didn't realize I annoyed the sky as well. See, this is what you get for messing around with Kuro. She has ways. She controls thunder and lightning and tempests and stuff, even though she doesn't play Protoss. Anyway, we are on 2,000 atmospheres in space. We're in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of India, representing Risen from the Ashes. It is our orange Zerg. Give it up for Kryzel. And in the northeast corner of the map, from the US of A, former SDO champion, our red Zerg, also representing Risen from the Ashes. It is 11. Just want to check because I always forget. 11 has 2 championships. Count them, 2 championships. That's right. Also tied with NihonGo at the moment. So 11 did proclaim in chat before that they are bringing their Nihon Stop build. That's right. We have 11 has been preparing. Okay, I'm sort of waiting for them to meet each other. But we have other interesting players around here, so we may not even get to that, although these are the 2 favorite right now. All the other players are either new appearances or players who haven't really made a name for themselves just yet. You know, as it happens, you can start at the top. I mean, sometimes you can, but you know, You can. Anyway, Kryzel is starting to move out across the map. There'll be a whole bunch of Zerglings and more and more and more. That was I think that was a 12 pull, but I wasn't paying attention to the actual build. 11 does scout it coming. 2 spines are on the way. Zerglings, a couple of queens are about to be finished. Bendingness is on the way for Kryzel, so this is not going to be the end of this. Right, I'll be catching one drone here in the natural, but the queens are about to pop out, and 11 goes for the block. Kryzel has to give them the run around till reinforcements come in. Bending Nest is about 30 seconds for finishing or something like that. It's about to finish. Yeah, 11 has enough to defend this, even with the Banelings. Unless 11 just runs into the first couple of Banelings that Kryzel pops out. And even then, I don't think Kryzel will have enough to actually deal with the spines and the queens. Now, look at the pre-split here. 11 is just super prepared. Getting a Baning Nest of their own. Yeah, this is gonna be... Kryzel is gonna find it very difficult to break this. 6 Banelings being made here. Kryzel has not made any more drones. And 11 is just droning up, taking their time. Baning Nest is halfway finished. Alright, Kryzel is on the move. Poking in with the Zerglings, trying to see what's what. Trying to bait 11 into chasing those Zerglings. But nah. 11 just stays at home. That Baning Nest is all the way... No, so that's an Evo Chamber. At the front there. Just giving some extra blockage for the spines. Workers are being evacuated. The Banelings are being whistled on the spine. There's still a few Banelings remaining. Second spine's about to go down, but this attack is already over. It's just... Yeah, something like a Baneling and a Zergling. That's it. 11 didn't even use the Zerglings. They were just all the way at the back. Just waiting. And now 11 has the way bigger army. The way bigger worker supply. Almost 3 times the worker supply right now. Yeah. And none of the attacks that Kryzel has been pushing have been working so far. And more Zerglings are rolling in. This is surrounded one of the queens. One of the queens does go down. Then he's gonna pop out. But yeah, 11 definitely has enough. This did not do enough damage. Okay. Kryzel realizes, yeah, this is done. And now the stress ball Banelings of 11 are out here. See, this is the one situation where I actually like skins. Is that when both players have different colors, or similar colors. At least when the Banelings are different, you can at least tell which Baneling belongs to which player. Kryzel has the smooth Banes, and 11 has the stress ball Banelings. Got spikes. Alright, some more Baneling detonations, but it only kills 3 drones. Kryzel is 11, sorry, still more than 3 times the worker count of Kryzel. Now has roaches as well. This is long done. This game. Kryzel is just being stubborn. Oh, Kryzel is actually droning up. All right. So we are now going to see the demonstration of what happens when you... Why you GG when your all-in doesn't work. Because this is the kind of retaliation that comes along if you don't. 11 is just bringing a hammer ton of roaches to the other side of the map. Kryzel, and expanding as well, getting a lair. Kryzel just now joining up. Remember, 11 still has the Baneling, so Kryzel can't even use these Zerglings efficiently to try and like surround the roaches. Because the Banelings will just destroy them, like so. There we go. This is a good learning experience, people in chat. Alright, the Banelings roll in. Stress, the stress, they can't take it. And 8 workers go down. GG's gold. And 11 we'll be taking game number 1. Yeah, look, the game was done as soon as 11 put down the spines and blocked off the ramp with the queens. Because beyond that, beyond that, 11 just didn't even need the Zerglings. It was just that. But it was a nice attempt by Kryzel there. I wonder if Kryzel would sneak the Zerglings a little smarter around the overlords of 11. And 11 wouldn't have the same kind of early warning and wouldn't be as prepared. And 11 says, like, your map pick, macro it out. We have what I'm assuming is a gentleman's agreement to 20 minutes, no rush. By the way, do you hear the dog barking in the background? I stopped the noise suppression because it wasn't letting me do the Zergling noises. So I kind of I reduced the noise suppression. All right, we don't. Okay, there we go. My neighbor's dog is very loud, and she doesn't just bark. She has like a metal bowl, and she just throws it in the air and lets it like, clang on the flagstones on the paving of the porch outside. Just goes. It's quite insane. All right. Okay. Kryzel has selected berT. He's asking for a couple of minutes, which is fine. Gives me time to tell you about our Patreon page. Yes, that's right. We have a Patreon page. That's how we manage to finance all of our many endeavors in the esports scene, the StarCraft scene. !Patreon in chat will send you a link to that page. Go to the page, and if you choose to pledge and support us for $5 a month or more, you get access to our subscribers only chat in Discord, and that grants you replay packs. That's right, replay packs from the many professional tournaments that we are either organizing or are involved in a way. We try to always get some kind of permission to share replays, and yeah, they're great. They're good for you they're good for you to practice. See, I wanted to say something else, and then while I was saying it, I was thinking about it, and then like the two thoughts collided, and now they're both gone, and I have no idea what I'm saying. !Patreon in chat. That sounds almost like a scripted it. This, if I would script a Patreon ad for us, this is probably exactly how I would say it, right? Just get it wrong in the middle. All right. Ready? Both players are ready. Let's get right onto it. berT Industries. Now, this is a map with a much shorter rush distance. I'm guessing Kryzel is not going to macro it out, right? Not against a player like 11. Do we ever see the leagues of each player? No. Because... no. It's way too much production to do when you have, when you have no idea which player is going to play like an hour before the tournament. It's not like we can have the privilege of knowing who's going to play a week ahead and we can set up graphics and stuff. No. Don't work this way. Anyway, we are on berT Industries. berT Industries, purveyor of many financial services in the Corpulo sectors, such as insurance for Marines. Yes, that's right. They insure Marines. Their premiums are crazy high. Yeah, it's not really worth it, to be fair. Yeah, Marines, they just die. There's no there's no reason to insure them. In the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of India, representing Risen from the Ashes, it is our orange Zerg. Give it up for Kryzel. And in the southwest corner of the map, the count them, 2 times as the old champion, also representing Risen from the Ashes. And the land of the years of A, our red Zerg is 11. Shout outs to 11, by the way, for donating 111 bits to to the channel. See, it's 11. It's very smart. They're a smart cookie, that 11 guy. Right, so both of our players went with the hatch first. Hatch gas pull. Nothing too crazy. Both of them opening up very conservatively. 11 going to get a few Zerglings to try and poke around. Yes, that's an Overlord Kuro. It's just standing there. It's actually not scouting. Yeah, you're right. Kryzel is not Overlord scouting. There's one Overlord across the map, but the others are they're just chilling at home, which is a weird thing. Oh, it's clipping through the thing, the tube. What's it? It's Overlords. They don't have clearance to fly around here. Alright, so 11 going with speed, Zergling speed, and a Baning Nest. Kryzel so far really hasn't made anything. Did go for a deep scout here. Yeah, Kryzel is just not making anything. Okay, there we go. 10 Zerglings on the way. Kryzel has decided. We're gonna be pushing. Baning Nest for 11 is already about to finish. Kryzel does not see it with their Overlord. So he's in for a very rough surprise. No, actually Kryzel is getting a Roach Warren. So actually not going to be aggressive. This is just like not a panic response, but Kryzel is like, oh, I have no idea what 11 is doing. Let's make 10 Zerglings just in case. Right? So it wasn't the aggressive move I thought it was going to be. Especially since Kryzel did not get Zergling speed. Yeah. Alright, but there's a quick layer for Kryzel. And +1 range for the roaches. Now 11 thinks there's something coming. So you're getting spines, you're getting pre-split Banes, pre-split Zerglings. 11 is also quite blind to what Kryzel is bringing. Kryzel taking their time. Want to send in this handful of slow Zerglings over here. Gonna catch one drone, do some damage on this hatchery, but that's all this is going to achieve. So yeah, even wasting these banings on the Zerglings there. So Kryzel has kind of caused an unnecessary defensive response from 11 here. Or maybe because 11 didn't scout as much. And they weren't as aware. But now 11 realizes, oh, this is all it was. Alright. Just get a Roach Warren, I get my own lair, and I'm gonna have more. Because 11, remember, 11 had the third base way more time than Kryzel did. Kryzel is just now making the third hatchery. Kryzel is going to have quicker road speed and +1 range, so there is a bit of a timing situation going on here. Kryzel already getting some more roaches. It's starting to be quite scary. Got 12 roaches for Kryzel, but Kryzel needs to move out now. There we go. There's the move out. Just before 11 realizes What's a coming? What are we looking at? Is that a monkey? Oh, it's a lion. Decal, right? Looks like a silhouette of a drone, actually. Alright. Kryzel is here, but the roaches, they're waiting for speed. No, just go! You're giving 11 so much time. 11's gonna have roaches now. Oh, the drones are chilling at the gas. Ah, that's what we're looking at. I didn't even see that. Alright. So Kryzel gonna get a hatchery here. And we'll probably get away. Actually, we keep on pushing and clear this out, because 11 isn't bringing all the roaches at once. And remember, Kryzel does have the +1 advantage. And roach speed. More roaches are being sent across the map for Kryzel. So reinforcements are on the way. 11 using the Ravager morph to save the roach, but it doesn't quite work that way. Backing away towards the spines. One spine does go down already, but 11 has the defender's advantage here. Trying to get a bit of a concave on Kryzel. Kryzel still has the... okay, now they both are equal in terms of upgrades. Kryzel does have the roach speed though, but in this cramped situation, really isn't going to make the difference. Alright, Kryzel did the damage. Got the second hatchery. This may be an overextension, sending more and more roaches to die here. Especially this weird positioning situation. Yeah, this is a death bowl here. These roaches are just speeding across the speed zone just to get into a bowl of acid death. Ooh, 11 getting swarm hosts. Swarm hosts. Well, where did that come from? Which was just like a clicking mistake. Alright, Kryzel saying whoops. What did he do? What? Kryzel just killed a Ravager and a Roach. Oh, their own. Okay, there we go. I was like, yeah. 11 has a lot of Ravagers and Roaches. What's the problem? What? Yeah, it didn't occur to me that might be wrong. Okay, so we have a Nidus from 11 to complement the Swarm Host. We have a Hydralisk Den finishing on the Kryzel side of the map. This hatchery is going to go down. That was a cancel, not a kill. 11 does have enough to push this away, especially now that the hatchery is dead. Kryzel really doesn't need to be here. Almost ate those biles. No! 11 may have been... I think that was a move command. Those roaches just walked in. No. Alright, the swarm hosts are ready. They're in the Nidus. No, they're coming out. They're coming out to defend. So this might actually expose the swarm hosts. Oh, the roach warren is going to go down. The hell are these swarm hosts? Spiky boys. Alright, so the swarm hosts are going to push this away. Kryzel doing a good job cleaning out the overlords around, but there's still one in the middle there, between the third and the fourth bases. Lurkers for Kryzel. Did you get any Hydralisk yet? No. I don't. How do lurkers work against swarm hosts? I don't think I've ever seen that situation. I'm trying to imagine it. It should be working pretty well, right? Like they should be actually cleaning out the locusts as soon as they land, if they land in range of the lurkers. Right, 11 takes out the third base and now going to take the fourth base as well. So Kryzel is in a lot of trouble, but still has a pretty big army. Nidus goes up in the main base of Kryzel. No, actually the hatchery survives here. But the main base is about to be attacked. Kryzel... I don't think Kryzel noticed that. No. Okay, so almost pop out. They don't have locusts. Like 2 locusts. Okay, there we go. There are the rest. Coming off of cooldown. Right, they're gonna clean out the roaches or focus this hive that's being mutating. Alright, there we go. The lair hive goes down. The Nidus does go down as well, but it's already doing a tremendous amount of damage. That other hatchery of Kryzel is still very low in health. 11 might circle around to just kill it. Well, Kryzel is moving out. We'll try and get us around in 11's army here. Does kill the Nidus. Swarmers. They're gonna get cut out of the Nidus. They're gonna get out of the way. I like that 11 doesn't use all of the Swarmers locusts right away. To keep them in waves. They're actually cleaning out the roaches. The Swarmers. Most of them are still alive. This is a very weird situation. Very dangerous for 11 to be here. But like I said, the advantage is so far ahead in favor of 11. Even if all these Swarmers die, 11 would still have the bigger army. Alright, so another base goes down. And now Kryzel is down to the one almost dying hatchery. The lurkers are finally out. You can test the theory of whether they work against swarm hosts. All these beetlings are left without creep. The creep is receding. How many swarm hosts do we have? We have 23 swarm hosts active on the map right now. Alright, going against the lurker. Yeah, this is too much. I don't think this did not work as I expected. But yeah. GG's called. You fraud. Swarm host. Eh? I like the banter there. I'll put you later. I should have made them. Could have been. Kryzel, you weren't as way ahead as you thought you were. Alright. There we go. 11. Going to be moving ahead in the bracket. Now we do have a double elimination bracket here today, so Kryzel not out of the tournament just yet. Still going to have a chance to come back. And we have SevenWarrior waiting for 11 in the third round of the tournament. So this will be our next series. Testing 11 versus SevenWarrior next. Okay, there we go. So SevenWarrior is from Hong Kong, so I'm guessing gonna be US West, right? Yes. Let's get SevenWarrior in party. It's map. What map are we on? Oxide. Okay, everyone, take a deep breath. We are going into Oxide. All right, so we had 2,000 atmospheres. We've had berT Industries. We have Oxide right here, right? Okay, I can't see the other maps because the thing from Discord, not Discord. It's Giganatha. Giganatha is the last map. Okay. There's a thing on challenge, like a mini menu or something like that, like a drop-down menu that constantly is positioned right on top of the last bracket for some reason. It's very odd and weird. I don't understand it. All right. Let's see if our players are ready. Got ourselves a PVZ. Our players are ready. Let's get right onto it. On Oxide. So what I was trying to say is that our map bingo seems to be going well. We're gonna have Giganathau, we have Oxide, we have 2000 which is Beckett Industries. We just need Romanticide, Lightshade, and there's another one. Blackburn. There we go. Well, these are actually pretty difficult to get, the Blackburn one. Well, people don't really like it. it's the bastard child of maps in this map pool. All right, everyone. Welcome to Oxide LE, where we are oxidized. We are breathing in the northeast corner of the map, all of the way from the land of Hong Kong. Representing Hong Kong Federation? Is that what it's called? Hong Kong Federation? I'm assuming. Our pink Protoss is in fact SevenWarrior. And in the southwest corner of the map, I think that was a 14 pool. Our red Zerg, representing Return from the Ashes. All the way from the US of 82 times SDO champion, 11. Alright. 11 does not like the PvZ, I guess. Although this could just be defensive, you know. Getting that quick pull. I mean, Oxide is a pretty big map for doing rushes on. But if you suspect that your opponent might be playing cheeky, or trying to play something cheesy, you might want to start playing safe. So far, SevenWarrior starting up pretty standardly. Nothing too crazy. Not the probe scouting here. Gonna be chased away by these Brontosaurus-looking Zerglings. Brontozerglings. Brontozarlings. Brontozarlings. That's the... Alright. 11 is getting our Vote Warren. Even before the second hatchery is finished. Our Zerg is not skipping speed, which is important. SevenWarrior still hasn't made Stargate, which is disturbing because this is a PvZ, and as we know, in PvZ, the Protoss gets Stargate unless you know something is very wrong. 11 getting Zerglings, getting roaches, starting to build up an army. Looks like 11 is going to try and push out on the map. Try to break that wall there with some Ravagers and Zerglings. I'm assuming these roaches are going to be turned into Ravagers. Maybe, yep, there we go. There is a Stargate. And if you notice, Kuro, I said Stargate like 5 times already in this game, and not once did I say Starport. Huh? Huh? We're getting somewhere. Ooh, a bit of a misplaced force field there. Premature force field. If you suffer from that, go to see a doctor. SevenWarrior is like, nah. Oh no. Yeah, everything is in. The pylon gets devoured. Boys are being pulled. Yeah, this is done. SevenWarrior just saw all these roaches and Zerglings and nah, it's not gonna work. All right, it's a pretty strong push there. Um, yeah, SevenWarrior didn't see the roach worm with the probe, and didn't go with an adapter. That's why you need the adapter, right? So you can get an early warning from all of this this stuff that's going on. Okay, Romanticide is going to be our next map. It's another one for the map bingo. So yeah, we're good. You know, we are already 5 out of 7 today. It's going to be sweet. Because you know what happens if we fulfill the map bingo challenge? You know what happens? Let me tell you what happens. Nothing. Nothing happens at all. That's right. We have an imaginary challenge that's just not dependent on anyone. And no one wins anything when that challenge is met. Yep. Sounds about right. It makes as much sense as bridges on Romanticide. on wooden bridges, at least. Alright. So we have elsewhere on the bracket, we have berT, who I believe is a new appearance in the tournament, waiting on NihonGo versus White SC2. We do have some walkover, quite a bit of walkovers here. For some reason. It happens. Switch to players. Alright, everyone, welcome to Romanticide. Romanticide, where love goes to die. We're in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Hong Kong. It is our pink Protoss, SevenWarrior. And in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the US of A, the 2 times SDO champion, going for 12 pool, our red Zerg is 11. Okay, alright, so what 11 needs to do is, before you make the pool, you need to get a gas, right? Hear me out, get a gas. Then what happens is you have, because you start with 12 drones and you build a gas, now you have 11 Zerglings, right? And then you make the pool, because that makes it an 11 pool. See, it works on all levels. I'm not sure if it's actually worth doing, like from a winning point of view, but you know, you can do it. I like the block there by SevenWarrior. 11 just ignores it and moves and takes the forward base. This actually might work worse for SevenWarrior, because it means that the Zerglings that are spawning on that hatchery, they're like already 2/3 of the way, like sorry, a third of the way to the enemy base. Like they're actually closer than they would have been if they spawned in the natural, right? So it actually it brings reinforcements faster towards that side of the map. 11 does not block the pylon drop there, so the wall does get closed. You gotta, when you manage to get the Zerglings in, you gotta, and you bring the reinforcements, you gotta make sure the block pylon doesn't go up. That's zealot. What a timing. Alright, 11 does not commit to this though. We have drones being made at home. He's gonna try and macro up, cleaning out those blocker pylons, which were a big investment on SevenWarrior's part. Zerglings are still here doing damage, forcing the Zealot to push out. There is a second Zealot. Not a... Instead of the second Zealot, if you get an Adept, that really shuts down the attack and also gives you the ability to shade across the map and start scouting with that Adept. That said, SevenWarrior has a probe inside 11's base, somehow. It's been sneaking around. So SevenWarrior does have a really, really good scouting information here on what 11 has in store. Natural base for 11 finally gets cleaned out. The Stargate for SevenWarrior is about to finish. And Oracle. Give me an O. Give me an R. Give me an A. Give me a C. Give me an L. Give me an E. What does LE stand for? I'll tell ya. LE stands for reliability enablement. Liability enablement. That's what they do when they do they insure Marines. Don't insure Space Marines, man. It's a really bad idea. So, Zealot, you have to get out of way. Otherwise, we traffic jam behind wall. It's no good. And these are actually Void Rays that SevenWarrior is bringing. They did take their sweet time, and in the meantime, SevenWarrior is going to be quite behind 11 when it's going to get into the mid game. 11 now, there's a natural base being made, there's a lair, there's a Forge Warren being made as well. Not going to be a lot of anti-air for 11. Only 6 queens. Did you see? Yeah, 11 does know about the gate, not the gateway, not the starport, the Stargate. There we go. I made it through one game when I said Stargate right every time I wanted to say Stargate, right? So it's progress. And we have double Stargate on the way for SevenWarrior. So I'm assuming I'm going to be committing to... Ooh. And a fleet beacon. Is the thing. I don't know if SevenWarrior right now doesn't have the money to make anything out of that starport, let alone 2 of them. And they're getting robotics facility as well. So this is going to be something that's going to be really expensive for SevenWarrior. I don't think they're going to have the economy to deal with this. In the meantime, 11 gets Hydralisk then, so we're going to have plenty of anti-air, 3 queens being made. Actually, did 11 scout the second Stargate? Let's double check. No, they did not. They just happened to be making the right stuff. Got spores all over the place. Voiders trying to sneak around, trying to find some damage. Oh, look at the grape spread. It's so good. Especially since that hatchery, that third unnatural hatchery, which has been made in the 4th base location. This is already halfway across the map. Alright, and we have robotics bay. So we're going to have carriers and disruptors? Question mark? Inflection wise? Semicolon? Exclamation point, right? Yeah, I don't know. SevenWarrior is just now getting the 3rd base. It's not even finished yet. This is not an economy that can really build up a big army. Look at the army supply right now. And 11 only needs like a handful of Hydralisks. Yeah, 6 Hydralisks. With backup of queens would pretty easily take care of that that carrier and the Void Rays. We have 13 queens on the map, by the way, for 11. Using the drones here to clean up, open up a path, the mineral path that SevenWarrior assumes is safe, but it is not going to be safe for long. This Void Ray is completely missing out the army. Yeah, they just they're going to try and fly here, but 11 is already across the map. 11 has much to defend here. Not really. I think all of the queens are on the other side. 11 didn't even leave any coins for transfuses. It's just attacking everyone and going. And now getting supply blocked by losing these overlords. But doesn't matter. The wall is broken here. Everything is waddling through. Single file. Just gotta make sure you don't die to this trapdoor. Oh, great disruptor shot. That was 8 kills. 8 kills on that disruptor. That was huge. Another great disruptor shot, but a lot of the queens are still alive. They're just waddling through that space there. No, another disruptor shot. Oh. 12 kills on that disruptor. The one disruptor. Another disruptor shot. Yeah, this is actually getting shut down pretty well. But 11 still has the way better economy. Still has the way better army supply. Got the better bank. Gonna recover from this. Oh, actually, SevenWarrior in the meantime just made a lot more probes. That's really ahead economically. Didn't notice that. SevenWarrior is like 20 workers ahead. And this is not doing any economical damage so far, this attack. Oh, the Hydralisks are coming! Gonna dodge that! Oh, there we go. Just one Hydralisk gets eaten! Split! Kill those disruptors! Okay, one disruptor shot! Oh. Yeah, okay, now that 11 is dodging the disruptor shots, things are going a lot better. Man, losing 12 units to one disruptor in this attack. 11 brought in 13 queens. They're all dead. Yeah, the queens kill the interceptors. No, they look at how fast the hardware is to just kill everything here. Yeah, this is done. You know, there were a few miracle shots with the disruptors there for SevenWarrior. I think because it wasn't really paying attention or expecting disruptors there. But that wasn't enough. Despite the many losses that 11 took there, still managed to steamroll through the airport. It's just, I think, if I may offer some criticism, I think that the timing was the issue for SevenWarrior, because there was not enough economy to start pumping out carriers 2 at a time. Not when there's a Zerg player just massing up units to try and cross the map and come and get you, right? All right, so let's see what the bracket holds for us now. It looks like the only series that's actually being played right now is NihonGo versus White SC2. Wait, where's White SC2 from? Is there where's our Liquipedia bracket? The Liquipedia bracket is up. And huh? Okay, Zero White is from Hong Kong. Okay. I was just thinking maybe they've been playing on EU. There probably shouldn't be. I guess we'll have to wait for them to finish the series, because this is literally the only played right now. Because all the lower brackets players are waiting for someone to come in. 11 waiting in the semifinal. And yeah, but thinking after that, we should have a series pretty much all the way to the finals. So shall we take a break, I guess? Question mark? Group? Do we have a clip ready? Duct tape? Thingy? Yep. All right, so let's take a break, a 5-minute break, as we wait for NihonGo and White to come out of game so we can join the series. Take this time to hydrate your hydras, stretch your roaches, drain your disruptors, and we will be back in 5 minutes. Be here, or I will not forgive you. All right, everyone, we are back, and we actually have a series here. While we were on a break, NihonGo wins 2-0 versus 0 White, and is going to go up against berT in the third round, which is going to be a TVT. Yes. Oh, I have a promise. Kuro. Didn't Darking spend points on like a group, please? Last week. Hold up. Oh no! Huh? You weren't fast enough, Kuro. You were not fast enough. You are not fast enough. All right. Hello, Kuro.
Hello. Hey. What a joy it is to be here.
Welcome, everyone. Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Sonseki, otherwise known as the TVT enthusiast.
Oh yeah,
she would not.
my favorite.
She would not dare miss casting a TVT.
To be honest, out of all the people, maybe NihonGo will show something interesting. Look, I believe in him.
Well, yeah. To be fair, NihonGo is a very varied Terran. So berT isn't answering us, whether they're ready or not. She's on.
Wait, is... No, never mind.
Huh?
So yeah, how are you, chat? I'm here again somehow. Still really like when I cast TVT.
But no. She tried to remove the group, please, like reward from the channel. But no, I broke my 2000k points. Just.
How many points do I have right now? I have 268,642.
Yeah. We're heavy players here.
Yeah. In all seriousness, though, chat, because I know you're there. If you have ideas on stuff to spend points on, let us know. Because we need some interesting ideas. Because like this is mostly a tournament channel, so we can do like, you know, extremely silly things because it just won't fit into the broadcast. So like it's a bit harder to come up with challenges. But if you have an idea, then go ahead.
Yeah, we already had one suggestion to force the caster to to switch the name of a unit for the game, which I said, you know, I already do that for free, as you can tell.
To be honest, when I read like just pick a name, I thought it's gonna be like, yeah, you get to like name a marine, and now it's Billy the Marine or something.
Ah.
But But then, like,
No, I thought like
no, then
yeah.
Loki explained that it was about switching. But like, that was my first reaction when I read that.
Well, you can do that. I know. Who's that? I think Neuro.
A
I
few
think one of
casters do
one of
that.
his videos. Yeah, is not when he's playing. Like he's scouting overlords. He has specific names for them.
Oh no!
Like
Then
the
I
first
don't.
overlord is one name, and then the other is a different name, and he uses the same names every time.
That sounds like such a Neuro thing to do, though. I can believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, it humanizes your units. It also like it also keeps your brain busy, like in the early game where there's not much to do. You know, it's not as hyper as the rest of the game
I guess.
to prevent your brain from just getting bored. So berT isn't answering us for some reason. They're in the lobby. They accepted the invite.
I'm whispering
Hello?
there.
Okay. So I hope they're okay.
They heard that I was supposed to cast, and they were like, "Oh no, we're not doing that."
No, well, I was preparing for a macro game, and then someone deemed the please, so now I have to cheese so that the game will be 5 minutes
It's like
long.
looking up the strategies with cheese.
Yeah, look, I have to keep the Kuro curse going. For those who don't know, the curse is that every time Kuro casts a game, the game is like 5 minutes long.
5
Because
minutes.
someone cheeses the hell out of someone else.
5 minutes, Stick. You have not watched the recent. What was it? Was it Copa Hyperion or Battle of the Americas? One of the later tournaments.
I was asleep, Kuro.
Yeah, but I think it was. I think it was Copa. Yeah, it was Copa because Darking was playing in it. Yeah, it was Copa. But anyway, people found out that Group Please is available once again, and they started redeeming it.
Mm-hmm.
And both games lasted like 3 minutes or less.
The curse lives on.
The third one was a
curse?
proper game. The third one was a proper game.
Did you cast that one though?
Yeah. That's why I'm saying the third.
Oh, you casted the whole series.
I don't remember if it was the same series, but like the third Group Please. Was
Oh,
very
the
good
third
again.
group list.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought like it was.
No,
the same
I
series,
don't think.
because-
I remember they redeemed two, one after the other, but yeah. Also, berT says that he's ready in Whisper.
Ah, okay, there we go. So let's double check.
Maybe just wasn't looking at the party chat. I generally try using lobby chat because it's orange, so it like stands out. Speaking
Okay.
of which, can you actually change the colors of chat in StarCraft? She says, as she's been playing this game for 10 years, or whatever.
Probably not.
I can't recall seeing that option anywhere. It's just something that came to my mind because, like, you know, like you have in game, you have like colorblind mode and stuff. So maybe in chat.
Yeah, I suppose you may be able to. Maybe there's like an edited, like a config file or something that you can edit or something. It seems like something that you would be able to edit with a config file or something. But I don't think that question ever came up, so it took you to bring up that question, Kuro. Anyway, we are on Oxide LE, where we are oxidized. We are breathing in the southwest corner of the map. The two times is the O champion, all the way from the land of Russia. We're representing Starcom Unity? Or what? No.
Starcom Academy, I think it was.
Starcom Academy, there we go. It's NihonGo! The Muscatine Terran. And in the northeast corner of the map, making their debut in our tournaments all the way from the land of Australia. Our purple Terran is berT.
What a name, right?
No, it's in Australian accent. It's like berT, 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 berT.
I can't do Australian accent.
My mate
Not
berT.
right.
My mate berT. It's not berT. It's like berT. berT. It's like.
I feel
That's
like
how you
you're going
pronounce it.
too far into New Zealand right now.
I actually got confused. I thought berT was from New Zealand because I saw the flag and I was like, oh, that's New Zealand. And then I was like, wait a minute, no, I need to double check.
Yeah, I'm not
I was
gonna
like, no, it's
lie.
Australia.
A lot of times when I don't know someone, like I will actually hover over the flag because they look the same in such a small size.
Yeah. They do have a very similar flag, you know. Similar flag, similar accent. One is on the map, one is not.
I'd
True.
argue about the accent, but sure.
They have a very similar accent. Kuro. Look at you! Look at you! You've been to Australia once. Now you're an expert.
No, I'm not an expert. It's just that like when people from New Zealand start speaking with actual New Zealand accent, I can't understand what they're saying.
No, look. If it's a heavy accent, yeah, you can tell like a heavy New Zealand accent from like a Bogan.
Reaper
I
gets
can tell
sniped.
that. But if just like regular people speaking day-to-day accent, they're kind of the same.
Stick, the
What?
Reaper got sniped. It didn't even get into the main. Just died.
It happens. It's a Reaper. It knew the odds. It had insurance.
Did it?
Yeah, Reaper's insurance is way better premium than Marines. You know, they get way better odds.
But
Reapers
But-
Reapers tend to survive for quite a long
they
time.
later have fire on their butt. I'm not sure if that's very,
Yeah, but they also have
Safe.
like a good health plan, you know, built-in health plan. They don't need they independent foot soldiers who don't need no medivacs.
Speaking of
Speaking of
medivacs.
medivacs,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be
This-
Widowmine drop from berT.
Is Widowmine drop a thing in TVT?
Yeah, it is. It
Okay.
is. It's not as popular as like in TVP, but it happens. All right. Does it look like NihonGo has anything to spot this?
Nope.
Oh, there's
There's
a
a
cyclone.
cyclone.
Okay, never
Okay.
mind. It was just all the way at the corner there.
Yeah, just at
Yeah.
the edge.
Ah.
He
Okay,
unloaded the
all the
mine, so
Widowmines
there's
do
that.
manage to dig in.
Don't just stand there,
One
no!
is going to go down.
Just did that. Well, F's in the shot.
Yeah, that was a hard shutdown by NihonGo.
Yeah, the mines didn't even
One
get a
medivac.
single shot.
Yeah. This case, you just waddle them to the mineral line, right? Sure, you lose one, but you at least force the mineral line to be cleared up. But yeah, that is it. And we're gonna finally float that base into the natural. berT already has a base in the natural position.
Look at this turret. What a nice spot.
Mhm.
And it drops and other sneaky stuff going by.
I wonder, like, what did berT scout that prompted this? Because the starport of oh, okay. So did you see the tech lab? They didn't even
No,
no, even with this gun, berT is not seeing
they see the
the
Raven
starport.
now, but no.
I mean, the turret is good for the Ravens as well. It's good for drops. It's good. It's just a generally good idea to have it there.
Yeah, he has a Viking hanging out here as well, so I feel like it's just like a safety measure because something may be coming.
All right. Now, so far, berT has really made a lot of armor. You got a couple of tanks at home, safety tanks, and a few Marines, but that's about it. Another barracks is being made. And a third base. And NihonGo is starting to amass units. It's about to move out.
Yeah. I noticed that berT has a lot of infrastructure, but he's not actually making units.
Yeah, exactly.
Like his production buildings are idle.
That's why the armor supply is half of what NihonGo's armor supply. Yeah, berT is playing really turtly. Turrets all over the place, but there's not enough to defend against a big ground push. Now NihonGo has skipped medivacs, so that's something that's going for berT there.
He's actually going for Viking instead, so just for pure vision.
NihonGo just started Stim. I think you forgot about it.
No. They have similar timing on Steam. It's okay. It's fine.
No, but NihonGo was like ready to push.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Maybe it was a bit late. To be honest, I mean, it should be about finished by the time he's on the other side of the map. So maybe it's good enough.
Fair enough. Yeah, this gives berT a lot of time to set up, though. There's another attack on the way, a couple more Vikings. berT will definitely have the air advantage in this scenario.
He's making
and
more
going to be on the
turrets.
high ground with tanks being set up and turrets as well.
Yes. So the Vikings have to be very careful. And he has a medivac as well, so his marines should live a little bit longer.
But NihonGo is being careful, sending out scouting marines around, making sure he can't get surrounded. So he's got outriders on the side as well. It's like playing it really, really safe and smart.
The
That's what we like to
medivacs are
see,
joining
safe
in as
Baron.
well.
Yeah,
But hello?
yeah. berT has got on third base,
Hello?
but it's way out here.
Why? Okay, yeah, it may work.
It's a ninja third.
It may just work.
Yeah, because now NihonGo is going here, trying to snipe a third, but it's like, oh.
Has to be very careful. It's very close.
Yeah. NihonGo does not know about the third base location. Yeah, one medivac gets sniped. Now they are equal on the Vikings. berT is making more, trying to get that air superiority advantage. All these tanks just camping the production of berT.
Yeah. The Vikings can't quite
the
fight
Vikings are
this.
crashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ravens are actually game changers here, because they can just drop the auto turrets and clean out these Vikings entirely. There's so much energy on these Ravens; they are almost full of energy.
Yeah. NihonGo is just starting to.
Don't tell me when a Raven is going to die full of energy. Come on, please.
Like-
NihonGo, you're better than
He
this.
doesn't need the Ravens. Who needs Ravens anyway? What are the Ravens good for?
Don't let Yaku hear you.
Oh, there you go. Use the Raven.
There you
See?
go, into the matrix. Blocking that tank. There we go.
GG.
berT calls GG. It's a pretty nice triangle hold there by NihonGo. Did you actually see the third base? I don't think it's the third
I
base.
don't think he saw it. No, I don't think he saw it. Like it almost worked, but yeah, like the production was capped and yeah, it did not
Yeah.
work out for berT.
You gotta make more stuff. All right, so that was game one. Thank you, Kuro, for joining us.
Yes.
If you want to hear more of Kuro, you can redeem a group, please. Right there from using your channel points. If you do that, you may be able to even force her to play to cast an entire TVT series.
Play activity, you said.
Play a TVT, no, cast. No, I'm not going to spend more points to do that to you. That's how much I appreciate you, Kuro. I'm not going to make you cast a whole series of TVT. See what the next map is going to be.
So with that, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Bye. It's always nice casting with Kuro, especially with TVT. Favorite. She really loves casting TVT. You know, she's got a thing for it. I don't know. You offer ZVZ, she says nah. You offer ZVP, meh. You offer PvP, a very dynamic match, nah, she doesn't like it. TVT though, yeah, she'll go for that. See, I say something that is the opposite of the truth because that makes it funny, right? Also, we're waiting on okay, 2000 atmospheres is going to be the map. We were what server were we on? Western, right? Yes, Western. It's us versus Russia. Alright, so what do we need for the map bingo? We need Blackburn, and we need Leche, right? It's just Whisper berT. Right. Let's make sure we hydrate our hydras, everyone. Gotta keep yourself well hydrated. Kuro's OBS is bugging out. Are we still on air? Are we still broadcasting? Is it? Yeah, it's still going. Okay. Okay, there we go. berT is ready. Let's get right onto it. Your window is all over the place. This is what you get for screwing around with positioning of things on OBS. It screws right back with you. Look, it's a built-in feature. So what? OBS has so many built-in features that don't quite work well. Alright, everyone. Speaking of built-in features that don't quite work well, we are on 2000 atmospheres under the sea, but not really, because only some of it is under the water, but still people float about into space or to the surface, even though they're already on the surface. This is weird. In southwest of this weirdness, representing Starcom Academy, are Terran and 2 times as the champion. Give it up for the Russian NihonGo. And sending SCVs across the map. On the other side are Purple Terran from Australia. Give it up for berT. So I think in Australia it's going to be berT, like with an umlaut O, like a berT, something like that. I think that's the way you'd pronounce it. Like you won't pronounce the R, and the E will turn into something else, because that's how Australian like pronunciation works, right? Like they take a vowel and they turn it into something completely different. Right? NihonGo scouts the proxiness of the situation. Gotta make sure nothing is hiding around in the base. Bunker is on the way. It's that a spotter supply depot in the top of the base, just in case of any kinds of shenanigans. And yeah, it's just a matter of time. berT going to set up a bunker in the low ground. It's going to be Marines for berT. Reaper's here going to try and get a delay on that bunker. One more shot. There we go. And it goes straight into the bunker as it finishes. Nice moves there. Still, NihonGo needs more units. See how that Reaper gonna catch one more Marine. There we go. That's so close. There you go. So, NihonGo pretty active right now. Gonna be moving about. He has an SCV on the outside there for some reason. Oh, actually, berT is backing up. There we go. That was the end of that. Recognizing that NihonGo was quite prepared. Yeah, it's gonna be Widowmine drops. No, actually, NihonGo is getting a starport at home. So that SCV is just gonna be scouting around. I was thinking maybe NihonGo was going to set up a proxy starport. You know? Just to catch berT by surprise later on. But not. berT still has like one Marine in that bunker, delaying the natural base, and did leave one barracks on the other side of the map, scouting for a third base, or what is it here for? Just making Marines with it, trying to fill up that bunker and buy some time. But NihonGo finds the proxy location here, so knows about this. Now there's a tank out. The bunker is done for. NihonGo is already setting up a blockade to catch that Marine as it comes out. One Marine versus one siege tank. Who would win? The siege tank wins. Alright, Cloak Banshee for NihonGo. And I like it because in this game, berT really didn't have the leeway to start getting turrets all over the place. Only now finishing that NG Bay. Actually, berT is now on 4 barracks A and 1 factory. Starport is just now being made. This is still on 1 base. berT doesn't have actually does have a second not Nexus, the other one. Not Starport, Command Center. It looks like NihonGo is going to go mech, floating up that barracks to the other side of the map. Doesn't have a factory at home, another factory at home though. It's mech on 1 factory and 1 starport. Alright, Banshees are on the way. There's 2 of them. And they do have cloak. But berT did have the time to get some turrets around. So I don't know if the Banshees will be able to get too much done here. I think you can do some movie scenes or accents characters, pretend races are not what they are, or read a book in between matches aloud, talking about points. I can read like the newspaper or something, like an old man. Did you hear about what happened in that neighborhood? Point redemption for impressions. Yeah, it could work. Alright, Banshees kill 5 SCVs, but they do get caught. There was enough detection here for berT. Like you saw in the previous game, berT was pretty careful. And this time did manage to get those turrets up in time. NihonGo still now finally getting some more factories around. Gonna pop up some units. It looks like it's gonna be McLaren, right? Lots of well, not full McLaren, because there are a bunch of tanks. It's gonna be tanks, cyclones, and ravens, which is a pretty strong composition. The one thing lacking is more air superiority, because berT is getting a bunch of Vikings, NihonGo is not. And that means NihonGo will not be able to maintain Earth superiority in a fight. With only a couple of Ravens and some Cyclones. Cyclones do have anti-air, but it's not as, you know, they don't have, they can't scout around as an air unit. So it's weird. Okay, some Hellions being made for NihonGo. berT finally getting stim. Now NihonGo is not in a hurry to move out across the map because, you know, once you go mech, you kind of want to take your time, build up a beefy army, make sure you're well defended. Oh, did you see the Raven doing doing a barrel roll? So cute. Come on, do a barrel roll. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You're a cute Raven. Who's a cute Raven? Come on, you can do it. What, did you see? They have like two like arms waddling about like mandibles thingies. Yay! That's a barrel. The other one did it. We did it, Reddit. This is actually a nice skin for the Raven. All right. See, Kuro, this is the game I wanted you to cast, right? One player going mech, the other one going bio, but turtling at home. This is the TVT. This is the TVT where you need a co-caster, because you can't just babble your way through. Just make sure I hydrate my Hydras. Oh, NihonGo is actually on the move with 10, count them, 10 tanks. berT has 2 tanks. Do you know the equation in TVT? Have more tanks, win game. Also, NihonGo in the meantime has more Vikings as well, so it has the air superiority and the ground superiority. It's gonna be difficult to break here. It's up to NihonGo to be losing this army somehow. They're just setting up turrets all over the place. I like it. Alright, scanning for that 4th base. Or 3rd base. Seems there's none. Like, berT has very low armor supply for someone who's been on 2 bases for so long. And NihonGo is just sieging up. And you see everything just disappear. And so many tanks. Alright, interference matrix on that tank on the high ground. There you go, going to be sniped with Cyclones? Not even, just with tanks. This is it, well played, GG. And NihonGo will be moving up to the semifinals to face the Nemesis. It's going to be 11 versus NihonGo. The match that was promised. I'm gonna see if 11 brings in the Nihon Stop build. Oh boy. Alrighty. Now we're in it. A TVZ for the ages. It's also double elimination, so one of these players will have a chance to come round back and meet each other in the final, right? Okay. What's our first map? It's going to be berT Industries. That's right, berT Industries. We're not going to take a break because you already took a big one. So we'll just plow on and take a break before the final match. It's US versus Russia, US East. There we go. $11 is like, berT, it's not your choice. It's rigged. 11 doesn't like that map apparently. Alright. See if our players are ready. Let's see what's that Nihon stop build that 11 was promising. As we're going into this semi-final of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 103. Hopefully, by the time we get to the lower bracket final, we'll have that set up. The lower bracket final is a best of 3. The winner of this semi-final right here will move on to the finals, and will have 1 point advantage in the final match. Oh, there's a storm coming, so if Kuro drops, yeah, okay. There's a storm coming. Also, it says best of 3 in the final match for some reason in the bracket, but it's best of 5, I promise you. Alright everyone, welcome to berT Industries. berT Industries, suppliers of maps that no one wants to play in. We're in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Russia, representing Starcom Academy, our not-so-til Terran, and 2 times as the O champion. Give it up for NihonGo. And in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the US of A, representing Risen from the Ashes, our red Zerg is in fact 11. And also at 2 times as the O champion. Fun fact, both SDO championships that 11 won were against NihonGo. And one of the ones that NihonGo got was against 11. And these two are quite familiar with each other. Last SDO, they did meet in the semifinal? No, in the 3rd round, in the quarterfinals. NihonGo won 2-1 against 11. So they are pretty evenly matched. It's gonna be interesting what they are bringing to the table. Oh, NihonGo! Going for that quick Ghost Academy, and it's right here at the front. It's right here at the front. I don't know why I turned Australian there for a second. It's right here on the front, not even hiding it. Just in range of that overlord, like the one building that's in range of that overlord right now. It's a Ghost Academy. It's like advertising. By the way, I'm getting ghosts. Just in case you didn't get the memo. Alright. Now I'm just throwing all these buildings right here at the 11 is going with a Vote Warren. Now, we did see NihonGo go with a quick ghosts before, I think, against 11 specifically. But it was usually much better hidden than this. This is just like, yeah. But the snipes are pretty good, you know. There's another overlord coming. But Ghost can go around sniping it. Is this a male ghost or a female ghost? It's kind of difficult to tell until they die and they start screaming. And one of them screams in a lady voice, and one of the other screams in a dude's voice. I think that's a male ghost. Alright, second overlord comes in. Ghost, go kill. Come on. You got one job. Go snipe. Snipey. Snipey snipe. Sniper go snipey. There we go. Oh, he didn't even one-shot the overlord. Disappointment. Alright. 11. I'm going real quick there. Watch Warren is on the way. Wait, didn't? Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, I was like, the Roach Warren's on the way. Wait a minute, 11 already got a Roach Warren. It's... Huh? did 11 just forget about the Roach Warren? Is it... Maybe it's like for speed and... What? Burrow movement? What can you get from 2 Roach Warrens? It's not like I can get 2 upgrades at the same time because you need a don't you need a hive for Burrow Roach? Or you need a lair for that? But, or maybe there's an infestation pit? Which one do you need for Burrow Roaches? I don't know. NihonGo. With a double starport and a tech with tech labs and a fusion core. Yeah, it's BC's. It is B. Look, when we said that NihonGo likes to play some varied stuff, this is what I'm talking about. Pretty much every game we're going to see something a little different from this Russian Terran. This Russian menace. Snipe! Snipe you! Oh, does get scouted though. Not quite snipey quite enough.
Complete.
11 does see the double starport. Now, immediately puts down spores. How many queens do we have? Oh, we only have 2 queens for 11. And we only have 1 more on the way. There's 2 battle cruisers being made at a time. And Yamato. Still going to need to survive this roach swarm here. But NihonGo does have a couple of tanks at home. The ghost is going to help. You know, a couple of snipes will really weaken this small force of roaches. 11 just goes here with the overseer. Oh, you have a tank. Okay. Guess I'm dead. What? 11 getting Ravagers. I mean, 4 Ravagers can easily snipe a tank. Alright, 11 goes for it. Bile it up. Okay, there goes the tank. NihonGo not quite paying attention there. 1 ghost goes there. No, it's not even going for the snipe. You can't fight this alone, Ghost. Okay, but the battle cruisers are out. They should be able to clean it up. Will take some damage, but it will take more than a couple of piles to kill a battle cruisers. One battle cruiser, or a battle cruiser, not plural. Yeah, Yamato is about to be finished, and these 2 can just teleport across the map and start doing damage. Although to be fair, this is a short map. I don't see why you don't just fly across it and then reserve the jump for emergencies. 11 is getting a Spire. That's how you counter that. Going to get some Corruptors to deal with the battle cruisers. We do have some more queens. 11 is up to 7 queens, but that's the army of 11 right now. There's no army on it. Just queens. Only queen. Just queen. Our brood is the best brood, the best swarm in the Kapulu sector. We should have a random fun fact about ducks where you just read from Wikipedia. I don't need to read from Wikipedia. I just make up random nonsense fun facts about ducks. Did you know that ducks actually don't have feathers? These are what are called fake feathers in the animal kingdom. They're actually more like fingernails, but they do look like feathers. It's true. Look it up. Alright. 1 battle cruiser does get away. Both of them actually get away. They do a decent amount of damage. How many kills on those? Got 9 kills and... Where's the other battle cruiser? 9 and 8 kills. Right, pretty good. Looks like NihonGo is going to go mech again. But this time with Liberators and Cyclones and Battle Cruisers. This is a completely different composition than we saw in the game. Even with Magfield Accelerator for the Cyclones. It's pretty good. We should change voice server. Oh, if only I were an admin of this here Discord channel, then I would be able to change it. But since I'm not, then maybe we should ask one who's an admin. Who's an admin, Kuro? Do you know one? Do you know who's an admin of the Discord server, Kuro? Krupp, please? Krupp? Do you know? Sorry, I'm just...
Game paused.
Look, I'm busy. Even even NihonGo is like, see, NihonGo looks out for me. I think NihonGo looks out for the cat, who's, by the way, is called Naya. If you haven't seen NihonGo's cat, join our Discord server, !Discord in chat. Go to the Sea Duckling Open sub channel, and you will see the pictures there. It's a really good looking cat. Cute. There we go. Now we've changed. Are we good? Yes. It's good. So last time NihonGo paused the game, last SDO was to take care of the cat. The cat was being annoying. Fun is redundant, just random fact. The more boring, the better. Ducks have bills on their faces. There you go. Was that just random fact? Not fun at all. We're supposed to do it for points. No, this is a pilot episode, Kuro. We're testing out the rewards, right? You gotta test it out before we make people pay out for rewards. Not like other rewards which we just put out there and then we didn't know what to do with them, so people just spent points on them and got disappointed because they weren't attached to any actual reward. Right? You don't want that, right? They go disappointed. Kuro, this is not even a pun. This is so bad. No, I refuse to accept this. This is so much. It's so much of a stretch. This is worse than Fear Dragon. This is sub Fear Dragon level of puns. Kuro. We are connoisseurs of puns on this channel. I'll have you know. All right. 11, preparing the Nihon Stop build here. It's gonna be lurkers and actually no lurkers yet, just hydralisks so far. The Corruptors are getting caught out here. Where's Yamato? No, don't get baited into hydralisk. Oh. NihonGo has to play it very carefully. Now, see the thing. NihonGo did not commit to the battle cruisers. There were only these two. There are a lot of liberators. There are going to be 12 liberators, and I don't know if you ever got the chance to see like 10 to 15 liberators all sieging up in one area, and having an army just stand there under that area, just disappear. Like in a mist of disappearances. It's insane. Oh, NihonGo just killed 2 hatcheries. I wasn't even paying attention to that. It's okay. 11 has a lot of hatcheries. It's not that big of a deal. I'm much more worried about 11's army supply, and there's a lot of anti-air. But the army is not very beefy for 11. We'll try and come in here and get some harassment done. The Liberators are in real danger from the Corruptors and the Hydralisks, but they're actually jumping on top of them. This is so many Liberators, they actually deal with Corruptors. Look at that. They can almost one-shot. They two-shot an Overlord. That is 11 Corruptors. Sorry, 14 Corruptors. No, 14 Liberators. 14 Liberators, two-shot an Overlord. That's how weak their anti-air attack is, but look at that. Look at this. Look at them sieging down. And everything on the ground just has to go away or die. And this is a stranglehold. 11 can't really do anything right now. The battle cruisers are still around. 13 kills on one, 11 kills on the other. Got that Yamato going for them. 22 workers are dead. Okay, one battle cruiser does go down. Gets exploded. But GG is called. 11 taps out. And NihonGo takes game number 1. Lightshade. Lightshade is going to be our next map. Yes, that's right. We are only one map away from winning the map bingo for today. Let's make sure we hydrate our hydras, everyone. Don't forget. Super important. Light is admin cap. I've ruined everyone in this clan. Absolutely destroyed them. They can't help it. Just make dumb puns. The dad jokiness of this clan is too damn high. I told you I've been raised that way. Yeah, I know. I know. I just didn't let it out in public. I'm glad that we're breaking your dumb sense of humor out of its shell, Kuro. It's a good thing in the long run. It's good for your mental health. All right, everyone. Welcome to Lightshade. LE Lightshade, the lightest map in the map pool, except it isn't. It's just gray. In the southeast corner of the map, the 2 times as the old champion from Russia, representing Starcom Academy, the not so teal Terran is NihonGo. And in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the US of A, representing Risen from the Ashes, our red Zerg, and 2 times as the old champion, 11. Shout out to Lord Lokin with that 250 gift subs badge. I was looking, I saw Lord Lokin in chat and I was like, what is that thing? What is that badge? And then I hovered it and over it. And oh, that's why I've never seen this badge. 250 gift subs. Only Lord Lokin is just running around with this badge. Alright, NihonGo goes for the proxy here. While we're battling. It's gonna be Reapers. Proxy Reapers. They do have a nice ramp to jump up on this map. It's nice and labeled with neon lights. Shameblade couldn't make it. Well, it happens, you know. It's a thing. All right, 11 goes for the third base, a quick third. Doesn't know about the Reapers that are coming. Yeah, 11 has no idea. Okay, now 11 has an idea. Oh, doesn't get the spine, doesn't get the spore. Okay, now spine is going to start to go up, but it's already going to be a bit damaged. And more Reapers are coming from the cliff. This is especially difficult for Zergs because you get that cliff where Reapers can stand in the middle where they can't get hurt. So as long as they have some kind of high ground vision, they can still do damage, but the Ducklings can't get to them. Alright. The bunker gets crude. NihonGo keeps the Reaper alive, but he wants one. Might die. Oh, the Queen goes down. And the Reapers get back into the bunker. NihonGo hasn't lost a single unit, by the way. Okay, now I lost the SCV. All in all, pretty good start for NihonGo. Keeping 11 back. Getting some value out of these Reapers. Only 1 Reaper lost so far. More are on the way. And this is not going to end the game, and NihonGo is getting a factory at home. But since this is forcing up defenses, it's preventing 11 from going for that macro build that they were probably going for. Now the Reapers are in the mineral line. There's nothing to defend here. Zerglings are about to pop out, but it's going to be a bit late for some of these drones. That used to be a mineral line. Now it's evacuated. 4 drones are dead already. The Reaper's just trying to juke and jive here. Oh, so much dead. NihonGo, again, only lost 1 Reaper so far. This is some beyond level moves we're seeing here today. Look at that unit's lost tab. That's a sexy Terran unit's lost tab. 11 is just like losing more and more. 26 Zerglings, 2 queens, 6 drones, another queen goes down. And this is way too much to handle right now. Anything that comes out of these eggs is almost immediately deaded. These Reapers are, well, they're still far away from being able to kill buildings, but... Oh! Ah, that one drone! It was hiding there to get a hatchery and it wasn't even used. In the heat of the moment, 11 just forgot about it. Which is, you know, understandable. This is a pretty janky situation to be in as a Zerg. Now there are enough Reapers to actually kill that spawning pool. 11 is already getting a roach ruin and not a spawning pool, but right now doesn't have any production ability to make army units. Now Reapers are not going to break this position here with the spines, but they're, look at this conga line. They're all just burning each other. Also, did you see that? We have 11 Reapers alive and 1 Reaper dead, Kuro. This is why Reapers get insurance. You know, in the hands of a good commander, Reapers can stay alive indefinitely. Alright. 11 going out across the map with these Zerglings, and NihonGo not going to be in a position to defend that, but will actually be in a position here to maybe kill this hatchery. This 1 drone, 4 drone, gonna be died. Alright, Zerglings are coming in, then 11 is giving up this hatchery. It's going to go down. Oh, 1 Reaper gets surrounded by the broodlings, and even this guy survives. Still, only 1 Reaper died. NihonGo is just not losing anything and keeps killing stuff. Alright, now what does NihonGo has to defend against these Zerglings coming into the natural base? We've got a couple of cyclones, the wall is open, there's a tank on the high ground. This should be cleaned up, the Reapers are coming home. Alright, 1 Reaper finally goes down! NihonGo hasn't lost a unit in about 4 minutes of this game. While destroying a hatchery, a spawning pool, 3 queens, 50 Zerglings, and 8 drones. This is why Zergs used to hate Terran back in the back before Reapers were nerfed. Once everyone saw what Beyond was doing, it's like, oh, you can do this? You can just make a lot of Reapers and win the game like that? And you don't need any other unit? No, it's fine. Come on, let's do that. You know, the Liberator comes in here, being extra annoying, so now 11 still can't mine from this main base. Okay, Liberator finally gets cleaned up. NihonGo getting double factory. So we're going to have 3 factories around here. The barracks is just building up add-ons. Actually, one of the factories is floating. It's going to be mech again. This time looks like tanks and Hellions. And a few Cyclones. So it's just the 3rd build that we see from NihonGo today, and it's mech, but a different one. We saw 3 different flavors of mech today already. Actually, no, this is the 4th one, right? Yeah, this is the 4th game that we see from NihonGo. All right, the Reapers are still alive. Not healthy. Use grenades. Boom. Good luck chasing Reapers with Bailings. Just grenade them out of the way. Ah. This is so rough. I feel for 11. This feels so impossible. Especially once the rest of the mech units are coming. Got some more Hellions. The tanks are on the march, on the track, on the roll. And Blue Flame is about to finish. There's the Hellbats. She's just going to make Zerglings disappear so fast. Oh no. 77 Zerglings died this game. And more and more are going to die to these Hellbats. NihonGo leapfrogging with the tanks, as you do. Gotta be careful. And 11 goes for a desperate push here, trying to file some of these tanks. Gets one of the tanks, but has to back away. These units are getting very low in health. NihonGo has no problem just sacrificing some of these Reapers, trying to do some damage on the Ravagers. More Hellions are coming in, being morphed into Hellbats. Transformed into Hellbats. Is it transformed or reconfigured? Would be the way, right? It's a configuration thing. Wonder if they need to update their software when they change like the thing from Hellbat to Hellion. Alright. NihonGo keeps the push. So far, really hasn't done super amounts of damage, but it is cleaning up all of 11's army. NihonGo is running out of tanks around here, though. More on the way. Now they're finally actually sieging that hatchery, and that should be going down pretty easily. We're up to 124 dead Zerglings, in case you were wondering. And the hatchery is deaded. This is the second time the third hatchery goes down. Yep. Community challenge. Players versus personalities. That could work. You can redeem like a show match at the end of the tournament or something, maybe? Question mark? Like at some kind of interval. That could work. Alright, there you go. GG is called. 11 finally tapping out. This is just not working for 11. They came in with spiciness. They came in with you know, with gusto. I'm gonna take you down, NihonGo. You are gonna be Nihon stop. But yeah, it's just not working. Alright, so let's see what's going on with the rest of the bracket. It looks like berT versus SevenWarrior is on. Let's see if we can join them. Looks like they are out of game. Ah, okay, they're about to start. All right, so let's get them in here. To move NihonGo. NihonGo will be waiting in the finals. You know what? Let's just set up a lobby. What's the map? It's going to be 2,000 atmospheres. US West, Australia versus Hong Kong. Yeah, it's US West, right? No, SG. SG? What's the server that we want? Aus SG aus. Okay, so Australia? It's a best of one. Okay. All right. Let's set this up. Let's make sure we invite the players. SevenWarrior is here. There we go. So this is PVT, right? Oh wait, yeah, PVT. Is my brain freezing? Yeah, it's a PVT. Okay. See if everybody's ready. Challenge for everyone doing a micro challenge. We can do a micro challenge thingy, right? Oh, server, yeah. Them's the rules. See if boat is ready. So whisper them. And make sure we hydrate our hydras. Alright, let's get right into it. Now this is the best of one, because we are in the lower bracket right now. Trying to see who will face 11 in the lower bracket final, which is going to be a best of 3. Technically our semi-final, if you will. Alright. Welcome everyone to 2000 atmospheres in space. We're in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Australia. It is our purple Terran. Give it up for berT. And in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Hong Kong, our pink Protoss is in fact SevenWarrior. I can't remember what their full name was. It was something like Seven Warrior of Ancient Times or something like that. There was like a whole thing that they used to sign up for Discord, for not for Discord, for challenge. Why do I confuse? Kuro, do you want to know why I confuse Discord and chat and challenge all the time? Can you get? You know me well enough. Why is it that I confuse these two? No, sorry, she's talking to light. Sorry to interrupt you. All right. So we have a standard opening from both players. Nothing crazy. Nothing untoward. SevenWarrior going for that quick Nexus before Cybercore. So gonna be playing pretty conservatively. Not actually no, quite greedily, to be fair. The opposite of conservatively. Right? Yeah. I think so. Alright, going for that quick factory before command center, and yay! It's a 1-1 plus 1-1. Get a barracks, a factory, and then another barracks, and then a starport. So it's like a 2-1-1, but a different, right? It's been a long time since we saw the 2-1-1, right? So I have a song for it. It's called the do 1-1-1, the do 1. It's another song for the album. We're making an album of StarCraft songs. Alright, SevenWarrior going with the robotics facility. Still no units. One adept. Where is that adept? is just at home waiting for a reaper that's not coming. So neither player is actually diligent with scouting. I think they both went for a worker scout, but that is it. They're content with that, so they have no idea what the other one is doing. SevenWarrior gets a Twilight Council. Let's go, I'm guessing. Blink. My guess is Blink. That's just my prediction. berT moving out of the map, a handful of Marines and a tank. Not a lot of backup. This shouldn't be able to really do much damage with the shield battery here. Assuming SevenWarrior actually gets some arm units, because right now there's like one adept. It's actually going to be charge, not blink. So I was debating between glaives and blink, but I was wrong. Both my thoughts were wrong. Alright, berT is just sieging up outside this base. But it's not threatening anything, so SevenWarrior is getting away with actually not having an army right now. Alright, now the Warp Prism is here. Gonna be able to juggle some units if you're careful. Charge is on the way. Almost finished. Actually, SevenWarrior picks up the units and I think they were trying to go for a drop, flank drop, but yeah, SevenWarrior is going up to like 7 or 8 gateways right now. Alright, gonna drop behind the tanks. So let's get to the tanks. The Liberator is being sieged up there. Is it going to clean up in time? Not going to clean up in time to save the tank. So SevenWarrior actually cleans up this attack. I'm going to be pushing it away. And now with the charge lots, SevenWarrior is going to be able to just go across the map, start attacking from there. There's not much that berT can actually do. Get a handful of Marines at home. Does have a Liberator. Actually, the Liberator is going to be helpful. But the Warp Prism is going to be picking these Zealots up and dropping them all over the place. Going to be elevating units to the high ground. And as long as they keep them moving around, going to be able to get away from that Liberator. And there we go. berT taps out and SevenWarrior moves ahead to face 11 in a rematch from round 3. So basically, I'm going to see 11 versus SevenWarrior one more time. So let's get both players here. We got a Joey in chat. Hey, go with Joey. How you doing? Go with Joey, cheering out for his country person. All right, SevenWarrior asking for a bathroom break, which is okay. It's fine. You know, they've been playing for a while. I'll take this time to tell you about our Patreon page! Exclamation point Patreon in chat will take you to our Patreon page. Go there. And you will be able to pledge your support for the many endeavors of the CranKy Ducklings with your monetary value, which you can assign there. If you pledge to support us with $5 per month or more, you get access to the subscribers only chat in Discord, which not only lets you hang out with the CranKy Ducklings and our many other subscribers who are awesome people. It also allows you to help Yaku with his homework, play team games, and get replay packs. That's right, replay packs. That's what you get. Replay packs from the many professional tournaments that we are either organizing or are involved in some way. And we have permission to share. You know, it's pretty good. If you want some Go-Go Joey replays, there you go. Got plenty of them. From Untitled Open, from the Biweekly, from all over the place. It really is worth it. Alright. Looks like SevenWarrior is back here. Map is going to be Romanticide. Wait, that's Hong Kong versus US. It's US West. Uh, we need to switch players because no one wants to see me and Kuro play. Alright, let's see if everybody's prepared. Prepared to go all the way. Everyone is prepared to go all the way. Alright, remember it's best of 3. Just remind everyone, it's a best of 3 match in the lower bracket finals, not a best of 1. Sounds like chat wants that. I'm trying to say, what was I saying before? I was trying to get a rise out of you, Kuro, but you weren't listening because you were talking with Light in chat, in Discord chat. And I completely forgot what I was going for there. Something about challenge. Oh yeah. Can you guess why I get challenge and Discord confused all the time? It really is quite simple. While you're thinking about it, we are on Romanticide, where love goes to die. We're in the northwest corner of the map. All the way from the land of Hong Kong, our pink Protoss is in fact SevenWarrior. And in southeast corner of the map, all the way from the US of A, 2 times as the old champion, our red Zerg representing Risen from the Ashes. It's 11. Because they're both gray? Yes, Kuro, exactly. They have similar shade of gray background. And also that the orange theme, it's like, it's grays and orange, which a lot of my Discord looks like. Like the CranKy Ducklings Discord. That's what it looks like. It's the same shades. That's why my brain confuses them. Good luck with that. See, I have to live with this brain. Oh, she says I can see that. I've been redeemed. I've been redeemed. I'm not just a crazy old man. I still am a crazy old man, but I'm not just a crazy old man. For once, it's reasonable. It is. Alright, speaking of reasonable, 11. Getting an 8-0 thang of Zerglings. It's gonna be 8 Zerglings. More on the way. You're getting a stupid amount of Zerglings. But SevenWarrior is walling off. 11 does see the wall. Second Adept even is coming out. SevenWarrior did scout the timing on that. Spawning pool. There we go. That's the name of the thing. Spawning pool. Skin scout. So know that something is coming. Zergling speed is not quite finished yet for 11. And I don't know how well this wall is going to be breached, because a couple of adepts at the back. Now there's a shield battery as well. Yeah, see, I don't see this working. This is just going to cost 11 a lot of Zerglings and not really do much. 12 more Zerglings on the way. 12 Zerglings already died, just in case you're wondering. Oh, the Zealot! Can't break. 20 Zerglings and nothing lost for SevenWarrior. 1 probe that was killed earlier. That's it. This is think 11 does really just doesn't want to play what we did. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Right, 11 droning up a little bit, but already quite behind the Protoss in terms of worker supply. SevenWarrior gets the gateway explosion. It's an immortal out of that robotics facility, not a warp prism. And wait, there's no there's no Twilight Council being made. I'm guessing it's gonna be Adepts and an Immortal? No, just Zealots. Not charge, no charge, no nothing. Just Zealots. Our enclave is the best enclave on Ire because of Zealots. Alright, there's the Warp Prism on the way. 11 establishing that third base, but if 11 doesn't get any defenses, SevenWarrior is just going to steamroll that third base, or the natural, whichever one they decide to go for. Okay, now 11 sees what's up, starts to shore up the defenses, gets spines. Watch Warren is on the way, but it's going to be a while before that's finished. Alright. The Zealots are they're not charging, they're whirling across the map. 3 spines in the natural. The third base is completely unprotected. 11 gonna send some Zerglings there, but yeah, they really can't be here. When you have almost as much Zealots as Zerglings, the Zerglings don't stand a chance. But 11 is trying to set up some kind of surround here, trying to trap the Zealots and get a surround as they try to charge the spines, but SevenWarrior does not fall for that. So splitting up the units, trying to break that natural while killing the third. The natural is not going to be broken. There's not spines and queens here. Warp Prisms takes the Immortal and drops it in the main base and warps in some charge lots. No, not just Zealots. Slow lots, not charge lots. Sorry. Just instinctively say a Warp Prism is warping in charge lots. You don't usually say it's just warping in Zealots. But there you have it. Only Zealot. Just don't need any other unit. You can get an Immortal for moral support, but or immortal support, if you will. Get it? That's a play on words. But yeah, charge lots. No, just lots. No charge. I instinctively just say charge lots. Look at them. They look like someone changed the game speed when they're charging without that charge. All right, SevenWarrior takes game number 1. Alrighty. Lightshade is going to be our next map. West. Yes, west. Now, if no one takes Blackburn, we're not going to win the map bingo here. Channeled the power of Joey, question mark. Yeah. Or maybe Beastork. You know, more appropriate. Right? Alright, let's get to it. Everybody's ready? I mean... Or maybe you confused Gogo Joey and Beastork, because they're both from Hong Kong. Let's see Beastork in chat. The man's busy. Look, he's got games to win. I was going to make a reference for yesterday's GPO on Beastork, but then I remembered that I actually didn't watch GPO till the end, and I don't know. I don't actually know the score. Gotta pause. Wait, we're in Oz? No, we're in Western. No, why? No, we're supposed to be in West. 11 is US. No, 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 no. Yeah, I think SevenWarrior got confused. It was berT who was from Australia. Okay, there we go. It's a different series. Didn't you notice it was switch from Terran to Zerg? It was like, oh, I just fair enough.
Game resumed.
Look, I'm the last person to make fun of someone confusing something in this game. Alright, fair enough. Alright, there we go. We are on Lightshade. LE. We're in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Hong Kong. It is our Pink Protoss, currently up 1 in this best of 3. Lower bracket final. Give it up for SevenWarrior. And in the northwest corner of the map, the 2 times as the O champion, going full first before gas. Yeah, it is our Red Zerg from America, representing Risen from the Ashes. 11. SevenWarrior and 0 White, the next Beast Orc and Joey. Could be. Look, we've seen where players who play in our SDO tournament can get to, right? We've seen that before. With enough care and support and dedication, yeah, you know, you can make it. All right, 11 gets linked him 6. 4 more Zerglings on the way. It's natural. SevenWarrior sees the timings on everything, immediately shores up the defenses. Chronoing out a Zealot. Should be out in time. Here we go. No. Zealot. Get it. Oh. No! God damn it, Zealot. God damn it, Bob! You had one job! That's how I'm going to call that Zealot. One job, Bob. That said, 11 doesn't bring a lot of Zerglings, so it's just so far really not doing too much damage. Costing a lot of lost mining time for SevenWarrior, which is super important early on in the game. Yeah. Is there, and yet more lost mining time. Couple of adepts are being made. So 11 just, I guess, really did not expect for the Zerglings to come on in. It was just like some early game aggression to keep SevenWarrior defensive. Spend resources on defenses. So if you don't have enough resources to get a Stargate. Yeah, there's one Zergling left here. What is that? No, I don't think they forgot you. Yeah, like... Oh, yeah, okay. No, you can go. You don't have to stay here. Maybe the door is open. Just go and see if there's a natural base. Almost got it, John. A probe. No, this is my probe. I have to get it. Alright, meantime on the other side of the map, SevenWarrior pushing in. These adepts are going to finish the shade, get into the main base. The Zealots go down, but the adepts are free to do some damage at home. Main base. Just 1 point defending. Yeah, it's only 3 drones, but 11 is already on a very low economy. So this really hurts a Zerg player. SevenWarrior getting a robotics facility. We're going to see charge load drops again. This is all we saw from SevenWarrior pretty much, right? It's in these 2 series, Serie A. I'm getting distracted by my neighbor's dog. She's doing the thing again with it. Where she throws the ball. The ball. Probably can't hear it, which is for the best. I should probably film that at some point and just post it, so people know what we live with. She's a cute dog, though, like a beautiful black dog. She's very pretty, but super angry. Like no, not very civilized. Okay, 11 getting our vote Warren, 7 Warrior, popping out some more gateways, getting the 1 Immortal, and now a Warp Prism. It worked pretty well in the previous game. No reason it shouldn't work well now, except for the fact that 11 actually has a better economy than 7 Warrior. Yeah, that lost mining time in the dark really made a difference. Despite the decent retaliation by 7 Warrior, killing a few more drones for 11. Lair is on the way, roaches are being made. Kuro, did you stop moving, or did just my camera just freeze? For some reason. Maybe, god damn it, yeah, no. I clicked the follow button again. It happens sometimes. I mapped it to one of the buttons on the side of the mouse, and I accidentally clicked it back there, apparently. Alright. 7 Warrior pushing in. No Twilight Council, no nothing, just a lot of charge lots. No, sorry, Zealot, not charge lot. I keep saying charge lot, see, it's instinctive. 11 just doesn't have enough to defend this. This is just way too much. It's the second game in a row, and 11 just did not scout this coming. He was not prepared. Trying to get some defenses in the natural base here. But that just leaves 7 Warrior. Even if the attack here doesn't work, 7 Warrior is clear to just expand at home. Alright, what is charge lots? Oh, no charge, just lots are let's just call them charge lots and just lots. But the Immortals is just doing so much DPS at the back. And there's nothing really threatening it. The just lots are getting towards the vultures. They're backing away, trying to get the vulture war in. Some Zerglings are joining the fight, but so many zealots are being worked in. How many gateways do we have? There's 7 gateways for 7 Warrior. That's wave after wave after wave. And 11 is just losing this fight. I was expecting to see another 11 versus NihonGo final, but right now it looks like 7 Warrior is going to be facing our Russian Terran. Because, yeah, 14 dead drones, the enemy supply is down, 11, just any unit that 11 makes just goes against the Zealots and die. And 7 Warrior will be the player moving ahead to the final. Oh boy, that was unexpected, but look at that. We have a contender here. All right. So let's take a short break. I'm going to show you another duct tape, a different one than the previous one, I think, maybe. Although, you know, to be fair, it's the Shelby one, so it's pretty funny. It's pretty good. Yeah, we'll throw you a duct tape. Take this time to hydrate your hydras, drain your disruptors, stretch your roaches, and be back here in 5 minutes for the final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 103. Be back here in 5 minutes, or I will not forgive you. And we are back. Hope you enjoyed that break. We have ourselves a final match here. Gonna be NihonGo versus 7 Warrior. This is the final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 103. Let's make sure our hydras are well hydrated. I used the break to get myself some more water, as I should, as you should. Because there's no going back now. We're in it now. All right, everyone. Welcome to the final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 103, as we are on Jagannatha. We're in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from Hong Kong. I believe this is the very first appearance in the final of an SDO. Our pink Protoss is SevenWarrior. And in southwest corner of the map, already 1 point ahead in this best of 5 final match as the winner of the upper bracket are Teal Terran from Russia, the 2 times SDO champion, working on a third, it's NihonGo. NihonGo graciously volunteered to play on the Singapore server, as it had more reasonable ping for SevenWarrior. Yeah, actually my ping here is not... Okay, no, it's 309. It's pretty bad. Nihongo said it was 210, so not the worst. That said, Nihongo goes for a proxy. It's a very sneaky one, though, because it looks like it's not a proxy for what SevenWarrior is scouting right now. There's a barracks here. It seems okay. It seems this, you know, unless you know the turn timings and you know. Wait a minute. I'll be seeing like a factory. I should be seeing a second command center or something here. Unless SevenWarrior is really suspicious and knows what to look for, they may not know that this is coming. And this is going to be a tech lab on this barracks, so you know what's coming. Concussive shell marauders! Here we go, finally this probe dies. Yeah, SevenWarrior. Got a second Nexus. Nihongo. Still on our base, just pumping out marauders. It's gonna be super dangerous for SevenWarrior. Especially since it doesn't look like our Protoss knows that this is coming at all. There are no shield batteries, nothing to try and wall off or zone out units. There's just nothing. No chrono boosting units. Going for a Twilight Council. Yeah, SevenWarrior has 1 Stalker and 1 Adept. That is it. Shield battery immediately gets put down, but that could actually get sniped here. Alright, all going to be down to the kiting of Nihon. Nice. SevenWarrior manages to kill one of the marauders. One more shot! Boom! Okay, there goes. One more shot! So SevenWarrior manages to survive with 1 adept. Nihongo doesn't look like Nihongo is going to set up for another attack. Keeps making marauders here, but I don't see any units being massed. Okay, there we go. Marines are going across the map. SevenWarrior is using this time, getting probes and blink. I don't think SevenWarrior realizes that there's another wave coming. Or maybe there's not. No, the barracks is being floated. There's no second wave coming. This Marauder can catch this adept in the middle of the map. Slowly. If you use concussive shell and then a unit speedy zones, does that cancel it out? I wonder what happens if you shoot a concussive shell on a unit and it goes into a slow zone. Does it just then like freeze like with a warp ward, stasis ward, a warp ward? Maybe that's the equation. Yeah, and it's also a queen off creep. So it's a queen off creep in a slow zone, getting shot by a concussive shell. It's like, I am So slow. Oh, and it also somehow gets fungled. Yeah, it's like that the quadrifecta of slowing down units. A queen of creep in a slow zone, shot by a concussive shell and a fungal. What else do we have that can slow a unit down? I think that is it. Time warp. Yes, there's also time warp. I forgot about it. It's so rarely used. I kind of forget that it still exists in the game. For those who don't know or don't remember, the mothership, the Protoss mothership, has an ability to slow down time in a certain area, but the ability has like a wind up. You know, it takes time to take effect, which is really weird. So yeah, so we don't see it anymore. It used to be like the go-to effect to use, like especially in PvT, because it slowed down the movement and attack of Marines. So you know, greatly reducing their DPS. It's pretty good. And darts to burn and explode. Not the pieces fall into the water and drown. Charge is about to finish for SevenWarrior, so it's going to be upgraded from just lots to charge lots. Yeah, I like it. I like just lots. It's better than slow lots because it has the same structure as charge lots. Charge lots, just lots. It's the same. What's the term I'm looking for here? It's the same vowel, it's a different consonant, but same vowel structure. You know what I mean. All right, NihonGo trying to go for the job there, but realizes the army is coming from the side. The tanks are sieged, but they were unsieged for a while now. The charge lots are getting to the army. They're just whipping through to get to the tanks. Widow Mine shot gets fired, but doesn't quite get the charge loss. The Blink Stalkers chasing the Medivacs. The Medivacs will actually manage to get away. That was very close. So all in all, a costly attack for NihonGo that doesn't get anything done. SevenWarrior is just zerging it up. This is 5th base for the Protoss. And keep in mind, SevenWarrior is not making carriers. SevenWarrior has 5 bases at 8 minutes in the game, making charge lots and Blink Stalkers. This is insane. SevenWarrior had more gateways, which they're getting. They'll be able to be maxed out like in a minute or so. This is really zerging it up. It's a swarm toss. That's what I'll call it. Swarm toss. Alright, nice evacuation of the base before the Widow Mines get their shots in. And a blink. They took a blink to get away from one Widow Mine, but they got shot by the other one. It's fancy, but didn't quite work. These Widow Mines get 5 kills. SevenWarrior has 83 workers and getting more. This is insane. This is the last place you want your Protoss to be as a Terran. But it seems to be working, you know. SevenWarrior has just made zealots for the past 4 games that we've casted of them, including this one. And they've won. They won all of this game, you know. Get zealots, win game. Right. NihonGo dropping his Widow Mines. No response from SevenWarrior. 10 workers go down. Now to drop into the 3rd base, but In the meantime, SevenWarrior pushes in, surrounding this Terran army from all sides with Blink Stalkers and charge lots, Widowmine shots, not quite getting the chance to even go off. There's just not enough area of effect attacks here for the Terran. The Zealots have the way with the workers, and any worker that NihonGo loses is a lot more than what SevenWarrior is losing, because SevenWarrior is still 78 workers, making the fourth time. Liberators are coming in. They do clean a lot of the charge lots. So many more workers that keep on dying. The Blink Stalkers are still around here. They'll be able to take care of the Liberators, or at least avoid them. One charge lot remains there. So now NihonGo loses the natural base and one base and taps out. This was a very weird game. This is not usually where you see TVP going. I was actually I wasn't even looking at how many bases SevenWarrior had, because you don't usually expect Protoss to have 5 bases at 8 minutes in the game. I was just surprised. I was genuinely surprised. Believe it or not, more zealots. Just zealots. No charge, no nothing. Just zealots. Warp them in. Form a warp prism. Warp them in from pylon. Warp them in your main base. Warp them in your enemy's main base. It's just zealots. Ire is the best planet in the Corpullo sector because of zealot. Alright, Romanticide is going to be our next map. So you're going to be playing on SG. I don't know if NihonGo, I mean, to be fair, ping isn't really that big of an issue when you go charge loss, right? It's not like you're microing the units. It's important for Blink Stalkers, to get the timing of stuff, but yeah. Alright. NihonGo is asking for a second, so we're gonna take this time to wait. Hide with our Hydras. Stretch our watches. Alright, everyone. Put your hands up in the air, all the way up, and just stretch that back. Stretch those shoulder blade muscles. There we go. And stretch to the right. Now my roaches are all stretched. My hydras are drenched. And I am all menched. I don't know. Alright. NihonGo is ready. Everybody's ready. Let's get right onto it. Game number technically 3. So we now have sideways 1-1. I'm benched, yeah. There, and you're benched. All right. I go good joy getting fellow Hong Kongian Craigasms in chat. Happy for the HK boy. All right. Welcome everyone to Romanticide. Romanticide, where love goes to die. We're in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Hong Kong, evening up the score to a sideways 1-1 in this best of 5 match. Our pink Protoss is SevenWarrior. And in the southeast corner of the map, also currently sideways 1-1, representing Starcom Academy, our red Terran, all the way from Russia, it's NihonGo. Who's also the current reigning champion, I forgot that. Yeah, that's right. NihonGo won last week against 1000 Cuts, 3-0. So that a nifty little TVP. Yeah, PvP. No, TVT. You know, the correct letter. Pick the correct letters, and that's the one you hear. Yeah, we didn't get a headbutt. It doesn't happen anymore, Kuro. It's shameful. All these people mineral walking your workers. Don't you know you're denying your audience the head whoop of the workers? Especially when in PvP, it hurts me because probes, you know, whooping their noses is so cute. Boop. And it doesn't happen. It's so like it's missing. Oh, thanks, some drunk Canadian, for that raid. Welcome everyone. We are in the final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 103. NihonGo versus SevenWarrior. NihonGo, the current reigning champion, working on a third championship in our tournament. And while SevenWarrior working on their very first, this is the very first appearance in a finals. And they're up against the big guy in NihonGo. So far we are at sideways 1-1. NihonGo going for a bit of a fake attack here. It's just a bunker for the Reaper. And it doesn't actually go up. So this already forced a bit of a response. Oh, actually, no, that's the... Oh, I thought that was the SCV that died. Turns out it was a probe. Yeah, no, the bunker actually finishes. Nice, and killing 3 workers already. It's pretty cool. Hey, some drunk Canadian! Thank you for those gifted subs. Welcome everyone. Welcome new subscribers. Welcome Gogo Joey. You're live now. You can get replay packs. Come and join our Discord. Hook up your account to the Discord, and you'll get replay packs of the many professional tournaments that we are organizing. So, you know, let's go. Alright, so the bunker is finally going to go down here. This did a nifty amount of damage. You know, actually, NihonGo isn't even evacuating these units. I'm gonna get the yeah, that, which is nice, because that's a unit that could be very annoying on the other side of the map for NihonGo. So all in all, a pretty good start for our Red Terran. Alright, so subscribers, just so you know, every time you subscribe, for every month you've subscribed, I give you a quack. So when you got 5 new subscriptions, you get 5 quacks. 1 for each. Quack, 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 quack. There you go. Nice and easy. Wait, oh, I was like, why is Kuro zooming there? Yeah, there's a logo. I don't see the logo because I'm on a different client. Kuro is our observer, of course. For those who don't know, Group, hero of the wasteland and savior of esports. It is Group, the best observer in the business. You need like a business card for like a business email, so we can hype you up, so you get hired for tournaments and stuff. All right, SevenWarrior, not quite getting any kind of harassment here, but NihonGo gets to set up the natural, nice and safe. And look at that, NihonGo! What a novel idea! Getting barracks, going bio. Who would have thunk? Yeah, NihonGo is one of the most varied Terran I've ever seen in terms of the amount of just builds that they have at their disposal. So far we've seen NihonGo go mech in pretty much every game? Question mark? Well, no, not the one with the Marauders, with the proxy Marauders, but you know. Oh, that could have been so close. Those probes are very clumped up there. And for a second, they were going towards that Widow Mine. And my heart, I think I lost like a couple of months of life with those heart palpitations. I'm an old man. I can't stand this. Bailings and Widow Mines, they're too difficult. They're dangerous, I tell you. Alright, NihonGo going for that third base, up at the high ground. Steam is on the way, +1 weapons. Only got the 1. Techno bait, not tech bait, tech bait, Engibay, tech bait, tech lab. I get confused between tech lab and Engibay, and just went with tech bait. Tech bait is an NG lab. Everything makes sense. Ooh, I like the addition of the turret. That could snipe up the observer. If it's time, it's not going to be ready in time. SevenWarrior will be able to jump up and snipe up the tank. This is going to be so close. Gotta snipe the observer. No, there's nobody. Okay, but NihonGo is going to be in position here. So SevenWarrior is circling around. Gonna grab this tank instead. Gonna lose a lot of these stalkers though. Bio's pretty fast with Stim, you know. They can give chase. There's a second wave coming in. Setting up in the third base location of NihonGo with the Warp Prism. This first attack was just the first wave. The other stalkers just circling around. Oh, SevenWarrior gonna jump right into the main base of NihonGo. There's nothing to defend. NihonGo left nothing at home. Now going to see these stalkers with this floating orbital. NihonGo is going to bring all of this army back. Like SevenWarrior overcommits here. This could be dangerous. NihonGo is in the position to surround it. Even Blink Stalkers may not be able to escape that. Oh, they blink right into the main base. They might get trapped here. Do we have concussive shells? We don't have concussive shells yet. For the Marauders. Oh, NihonGo giving chase. Killing a lot of these stalkers. 11 stalkers died. And really didn't do much damage. We only have a handful of SCVs that died. And SevenWarrior, on the other hand, is getting away with the third base. So this is something NihonGo really cannot allow. NihonGo, look at the armor supply. NihonGo has the ability to punish that. SevenWarrior is getting upgrades, but I don't know if that's gonna be... Is that the right move? SevenWarrior needs units. A lot of them. We have 5 gateways and one robotics facility for SevenWarrior, but they've not been making any units for the past minute. And this giant terror now is coming. This is stalkers. So shield overcharge has been used, but look at the Widow Mines. They're just gonna kill everything. NihonGo just ignores the supercharged battery. It does enough DPS, especially with the Marauders. They just destroy stalkers. No concussive shell, no nothing. Just Marauder. More Widow Mines are borrowing in, more coming in. Charge lots are on the way. But NihonGo is kiting them back. 29 dead probes. SevenWarrior is still kind of equal economically, but yeah, without that third base, it's going to be very difficult to make use of all these probes. And also, NihonGo is in a position to keep on pushing, camping production. And there you go, GG is called. NihonGo will be on match point from now on. There you go. All right, come on. Blackburn. Get me Blackburn. Come on. We can do it. Get me Blackburn. It's the only map we need for the map bingo. For those who don't know, we have a map bingo here. We desperately want to see all of the maps played in one tournament at some point. Right now, we've played all of the maps today, except for Blackburn. And now, if you finish the bingo, the map bingo today, everyone in chat, each and everyone in chat gets absolutely nothing, because there's no actual prize. It's a fake game. It's meaningless. Wait, what? I got my wish? What happened? Hey, is that Blackburn? Yeah, it's Blackburn. Yay! Bingo! Look at that. BINGO. Where's Singapore? Yeah, we go. It's gonna be Blackburn. Blackburn. The burniest of all the maps in the map pool. Because it's literally on fire. Seriously, there's like flames and stuff. It's burning. Burning hot. All right, see if everyone's ready. SevenWarriors, go go! NihonGo is go. Everyone is go. Everyone is ready. Let's go. Everyone is prepared to go all the way. You have to be prepared to go all the way. Alright. For those who don't know, this map is called Angry Panda. Because it literally looks like an angry panda. That's on fire. Which makes sense why it would be angry, right? Because someone set it up on fire. This is morbid. I'm not going to talk about burning pandas. Sorry. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Blackburn LE. We're in the southwest corner of the map, working on their very first championship right here in the Sea Duckling Open tournament. Our pink Protoss from Hong Kong. Give it up for SevenWarrior. And in the southeast corner of the map, working on their third championship, the second in a row, the defending champion for the SDO. Representing Starcom Academy, all the way from the land of Russia, our red terror is NihonGo. And the cat parent of Naya. For those who want to see pictures of Naya, NihonGo's cat. It's a very cute cat. It also looks very concerned. Exclamation point Discord in chat will send you there. Go to the sub channel, Sea Duckling Open, and scroll up and you'll see pictures of NihonGo's cat. It's very cute. It's got one picture that looks like the that Tom and Jerry meme, you know, where Tom is just like, bruh. Like, looking very concerned. Oh, nice block there. The SCV Workers Union deals with automated workers harshly, as they do. SevenWarrior going for a quick Nexus before Cybercore. Alright. So doesn't want to rush towards the Stargate, which would be a good idea on this map, you know. Flying units on this this kind of map configuration usually do well. Right, so we have slow zones on this map, and we can have a Momo ship to do a time zone, and we can have concussive shells from Marauders, but we don't have any queens. So what we need is like a trifecta, like a three-player free-for-all with a Zerg, a Terran, and a Protoss, and then we can finally get the dream of making a queen walk as slowly as is gamingly possible. This Reaper is getting a lot done. 3 dead probes, and it's going to get away. And a full scout. Not bad. Actually, did it get a full scout? It, in fact, did. Didn't see the Twilight Council, because it only now comes up. And there is a robotics facility as well. So it looks like... I'm guessing that SevenWarrior, wild guess, I know, it's gonna be charge lot dropped into the main base of NihonGo. Crazy idea, I know. Also, the station is on fire. But NihonGo, how many? That's 3 racks. I didn't even notice. See, NihonGo plays something different every single game. Every single game, there's a different build. It's wild, I tell ya. It's gonna be super Bioterran here. Quick steam, quick combat shields. Yeah, this is dangerous. So dangerous. +1 hasn't started just yet. NihonGo does have the gas for it though. Oh, what is that? That's the Reaper. Comes in again, gets a full scout, sees the Twilight Council, sees the robotics facility. So, should now be well aware that drops are possible. It's gonna be charge lot drops. I called it! I called it using my powers of knowing what happened in the previous games. NihonGo, he knows. No? I thought those Marines were being sent there to scout the that corner there, but no. SevenWarrior might actually get to drop here. No! Yes! NihonGo is gonna see this. Gonna see it. There is a bunker in the main base here. So NihonGo knew that this was definitely coming. Oh, more Marines coming in from the side. Steam is just about finished. Doesn't even... No steam, no nothing. Alright, one bunker goes down. Second bunker is getting surrounded by charge lot. There are so many Marines around. And NihonGo will have so many Marines left over that, yeah, this Terran is just going to be able to go across the map and start doing damage. Starting to get concussive shells. Still has these two barracks here with tech labs, so going to be able to make plenty of marauders. Factories on the way, so we're finally going to go up the path of actually getting many. SevenWarrior going for another wave attack here. It's going to be into the natural base, so it's a... I don't know if NihonGo can do this without any backup. There are no tanks, no Widow Mines. It's just Marines. +1 just finished. It's just started, sorry. +1 weapons and armor. They are stay Marines. And NihonGo did split them up to defend the high ground there. But the low ground is getting cleaned up. Kite puppy. Oh, the SCVs against the charge lots. This is not like... No. Charge lots, they're not like Zerglings, okay? Workers can't just try and surround and kill them, because charge lots have a lot more power in them. Okay, so NihonGo loses 7 workers. Not too far behind, though. And, of course, Terran does have mules, so there's some compensation. Alright, Starport is about to finish, so we're finally going to have some medivacs. NihonGo has been anti-vax so far in this game. You kind of want to have that before you push out. Now starting to make marauders, +1 weapons and armor is about to finish for NihonGo. SevenWarrior is getting a robotics bay, so we'll have access to some AoE. I'm assuming Colossus. Sorry, gotta drink some water. There we go. Gotta hydrate your hydras, people. Remember that. Alright. So the thing is, SevenWarrior's attack didn't really succeed in killing NihonGo. But NihonGo is staying at home. And SevenWarrior is given time. And remember what I always say about giving Protoss time. Don't. Don't. I say it a third time. Don't. This is one race you don't want to give them any time to recover from anything or do anything. It's Protoss. Any minute you give them, they'll come up with something crazy, dangerous, and powerful to just counter whatever you have. Alright, NihonGo scouting around to see how many bases SevenWarrior has. We did see a game where SevenWarrior had 5 bases at 8 minutes in the game, right? So we gotta be careful. Finally, the medivacs just out and just immediately run out of supplies. Just what did you guys do while we were around here? Oh, it's dropping them in. Completely missed the drop. Holy crap! That sniped the robotics bay and thermal lance. What a value! And 6 workers to boot, and the medivacs get away. What a sneak attack! That was great by NihonGo. that puts SevenWarrior so far behind. That thermal lance was just a game changer, and it's not happening. Petition to ban red on Blackbird. Yes. Agreed. Agreed. That's why even Kuro missed that. It's very difficult to see because there are red dots all over the place. Yeah, it's kind of weird. All right. This, I mean, even the pink is actually kind of harder to see actually. Even. We should have like an approved color palette for each map in the map pool, right? Like, these are the colors we allow on this map. Or just like have it like a default, like green and red or blue and red, right? Looks more professional. But we like to let players express themselves, you know. Like the players, they don't see the. Actually, the players, do they say the colors? No, they have the team colors. Green on Jagannatha. Yeah, no. Also, Oxide. No colors on Oxide. Oh, mama! Oh, 8 kills on that one Widow Mine. 18 in total. Oh. Oh. That was a dope Widow Mine drop. And the medevac actually gets away. Yeah, this is so much value for NihonGo. And look at the army fight right now. Oh! Doesn't get the War Prism. Oh, but sends the Vikings to chase it. That's pretty smart. Gotta make sure that thing isn't anywhere near you. Oh, Doom Drop! Doom Drop! Oh, I'm gonna catch that Kuro pylon there. No, actually no, going for the robotics instead. And backing up and going away. Oh boy. NihonGo just went super Terran this game. Alright, but the War Prism is sneaking into NihonGo's main base. It's getting, there are turrets there, but I don't know if there's enough to defend. Now NihonGo has to kite towards slow zones. There is a turret here and some Widow Mines. There's stuff to shoot the Colossi, but the Vikings finally joined the fight. And the Colossi will be going down. This looks like a complete wipeout of the Protoss army. There are charge lots in the main base of NihonGo in the meantime, but SevenWarrior taps out and NihonGo gets a third championship, the second in a row. The defending champion defends the championship, making Naya proud. I hope Naya stops being concerned about NihonGo's TVP, because NihonGo has proven that they can do it. Very nicely done. Yeah, good games. This was a really good series. I think we have a third contender, SevenWarrior. We've got 11. 7-11. Why? How did I wait up till now to think about it? They went up against each other in the third round. This was like the second series we casted today. And I just now think about 7-11. God damn it. Sorry, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I hope to I hope to come back in the future and cast good. But yeah, now look, we have a top Protoss, a top Zerg, and a top Terran. All of them like very close to each other in ability. If we can get this rivalry, this core rivalry going, ooh, we're gonna see good games. All right. I hope you enjoyed this tournament. No, NihonGo is saying, I think this is my last tournament at the Sea Open. I feel it's time to move on. Now I will already be Master Swan. I mean, let's see, what's NihonGo's MMR? 3 3,700. Oh wait, this is America. This is not EU. I'm assuming. Yeah, NihonGo's main is on EU. But yeah, and look, NihonGo is ready for the MSO of the Masters 1 Open. For those who don't know, Masters 1 Open is our Masters tournament. This is SDO, our Bronze to Diamond tournament. The Masters tournament is open up until an MMR limit of 4.9k? 4.5k? 4.9k, right? Yes. 4.9. I'm assuming. Exclamation point MSO in chat will give you that answer. And that will be next week on Friday. Stick around after the intro because we are going to raid some other StarCraft 2 related channel. So give them some love as we shamelessly plug ourselves. I am Steelmold. For those who don't know, steel like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. You can find me on twitch.tv/steelmold. That is twitch.tv/steelmold, twitch.tv/steelmold. And with me, as always, on production /streaming /observing /sometimes casting is Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Sanseki. You can find her on Twitter at 16th Squad S. That is at 16th Squad S, and on Twitch as twitch.tv/16th Squad Sanseki. I'm not going to spell it out because no. 16th Squad Sanseki. She's in chat. Just follow her. Yeah. All right. Our next broadcast is going to be. Where's my schedule? It's going to be Sentimiento Latino, which is going to be in 10 hours right here on the Cranky Ducklings channel, casted by Light VIP and question mark. So go ahead and join that. That is a nice Latin American tournament. That is in 10 hours. Sentimiento Latino. Sorry, I don't know. I got the hiccups for some reason. Just this is we're about to finish. It's also the water. Thank you, Light VIP, for being the admin / supplier of the prize money. If you want to help Light supply the prize money, exclamation point Patreon in chat will send you to our Patreon page where you can pledge to support us with your own monetary value. If you pledge to support us with $5 or more, you get access to a subscribers-only chat in Discord, as well as replay packs. And the same applies for subscribing right here to the Cranky Ducklings channel. Thank you, Some Drunk Canadian, again for gifted subs. For those of you who have been gifted a sub or a new those new subscribers, connect your Twitch account to your Discord account, join our Discord channel, and you will get access to this subscribers-only channel. And also emotes, the duck emotes. Put the duck emotes and the fanfare emote next to each other. You get duck farts. That's the best emote combo. I'll put some duck farts in chat. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Anything I'm forgetting? Am I forgetting something? What am I forgetting? We don't need to hype up GPO because that's like from Thursday. Yeah, have a great weekend. Thank you all for coming in. Congratulations again to NihonGo for another championship. Have a good weekend. Take your time. Practice the game. Work on your weaknesses. Strengthen your strengths. Get good and prosper. Goodbye.